Get off me. Get off me.
Come on, Rachel. Listen, if that door hit me, you won't go to jail. So I need you to calm and control. I don't have to.
You can come with us peacefully, or you can come with assistance.
No, I'm the all y'all asses. Don't touch me.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. My name is Janine if you are new here. If you're new to the channel, of course, hit that subscribe button. Turn your notifications on so you never miss an episode. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. So I like to always clarify this for those who are new here, just coming across my platform as to why I created this channel and why it exists. It was created and is solely based around the influence on young people, right? The way that we as adults, how we raise them, how we influence them, what we're teaching them, all of the things, right? Kids are easily influenced. People are easily influenced, but definitely when you are a child, very impressionable, wannabe followers, get into the wrong things. And we know that these kids are out here doing some wild and crazy things. It is really sad. And I think about in the city of Philadelphia, it is tough to see so many young people who are either dead or in prison, just caught up in all the wrong things just because of the surroundings, the environment, the music, what they're seeing, what has been, has drawn them into some of these things. That you have babies. I call them babies. You have babies who are taking somebody's life or losing their own life just to be popular. You know what I'm saying? So with school being out, right? School being out, it causes a lot of stress for many of the communities around the world, because that there's going to potentially be more issues, more things happening because the kids don't have much going on, especially in urban communities.
So I came outside and this is the shit that's going on my fucking block. Like, what the hell?
Like Chicago, right? Chicago right now is dealing with, and I think this is probably going to be something that's going to probably happen, in other cities, because it definitely has happened in the city of Philadelphia as well. But Chicago is recently dealing with a bunch of teens swarming locations. And recently they were at a Trader Joe's or something like that, and literally had people terrified of what to do in this situation. I'm gonna share this clip for y'all. We're gonna come back and talk about it.
Well, I unfortunately just got caught in a teen takeover at the Hyde Park Trader Joe's.
Hyde Park right now. This is not acceptable.
Your entire teen takeover outside. Oh my God.
I got back from the office and decided to pop into Trader Joe's so I could get some dinner and snacks for my kids. When I arrived there were a few units from UCPD, and then there were some teens walking around. And I was like, you know what? They seem like they're leaving. I'm going to go ahead and run into the store. I didn't leave any of my belongings in my car, and I took my kids into the store with me. While we are in the store, the entire store is swarmed with hundreds of teens. And these are not cheerful looking teens. I love our people, but we have to be so for real about what is happening in Chicago right now, because nothing about what I just saw is okay. My kids were afraid. The people in the store were very nervous. I heard parents telling their kids, shut up, I have to think. People literally frantically trying to figure out what they may need to do to get out of a very tough situation. This is not okay. Chicagoans are being terrorized by these teens. CPS, turn off the bus cards. Right now, we don't need divvy bikes. We don't need scooters. There has to be a citywide mandatory curfew for these kids. Mayor Brandon, do something. It's not okay for people to be terrorized in a Trader Joe's on a Monday night while they're grabbing some groceries. You have to fix this situation. This is not acceptable. It is dangerous, because if I would have been carrying, I had to literally frantically load groceries into my car while teen boys who were taller and bigger than me were all around my vehicle and all throughout the lot. Not everybody's going to be patient, and not everybody's going to be understanding. You're putting the teens at risk by not quickly getting a solution together. Fix the teen takeover situation immediately. Mayor Brandon, Governor Pritzker, put y'all big heads together and get a solution.
I think watching that video, y'all, when I say it really made me feel a way inside, because when she said people were saying to their kids, hold on, let me think, it really just made me think about how fearful people can be. And as she said, they don't look friendly. These kids primarily are black, dressed in all black, ski masks on, just nothing productive. Nothing productive. They're outside in communities, just out all night long, doing God knows, any and everything. We see them jumping on cars in the middle of the streets, just wild. Because people blame it on, there's not enough resources and things for them to do. But I think even at this point, these kids don't want to do anything. They don't want to get involved in stuff. They're not being raised to be a part of anything. These parents prioritize vacations, weed, hookah, the club over putting their kids into activities. The same amount of money they spend on a vacation every other month, they could put their kids in activities. But how do you expect a child who's never been involved in anything to want to just wake up one day at 16 years old and get involved? They get involved in the mess. And it's so unfortunate to even have to be in a situation where you are terrified. You are terrified of a group of kids who are tearing up and destroying property. And it is sad. It is so sad that this is what is the reality, that again, this is happening all over the world. And it's like, it says summertime is out. They're not in school. They have nothing to do. And they get involved in all the wrong things. And a lot of the times these parents don't know where their kids be at, what their kids be doing, who are they with. They have no idea. Your child is outside at 1 o'clock in the morning at 12 years old, 13 years old. How?
Now they want us to come as a community and figure out what should we do with the teenagers. What should we get them? What should we build now? Where's their parents? Because I don't want mom and dad to get on the news and be mad when they child is shot up or their child go to jail and they just wanted to have fun downtown and there's nothing. Shut up, girl. Man, get your ass up and go spend some time with your teenager.
A lot of these mothers, and I'm going to say mothers, because a lot of these kids be coming from single family homes. These mothers be so focused on what they got going on that they don't know what their kids have going on. They're so focused on their social life that they have no idea where their kids are at. Mommy ain't been home. Mommy at her boyfriend's house ain't been home. Don't know that her child's running the streets all night long. This is the same thing that happened during COVID. When the Joyce Floyd stuff happened, it was looting and all the things that was happening during that time. It was crazy. Kids going to stores, destroying stuff, property, all kids dying. I had a student die because he's in the store looting, gets cut by some glass and bleeds out. A student of mine. We couldn't believe it. But you get caught up in just this is the thing. They're outside fighting. It's just getting dangerous. And again, I think we've just lost the entire plot of what it means to be a community that can even hold each other accountable. That is completely gone. Can't nobody tell these kids nothing.
Ooh, y'all don't like black teenagers. You don't want them to be around at all. I can tell by my last post and what you all were saying underneath. Like, yes, this is a layered issue, the teen takeover. This is not something that will be resolved with just one thing in place. When you're raising children to become adults, they need a lot. They need guidance. They need financial stability. They need third spaces. They need role models. They need less screen time. I just don't like how a lot of people put the ownership of these issues on the teenagers. At the end of the day, they are kids, but that's the problem. Y'all don't look at these black kids like kids. You almost look at them as future criminals. And I don't like that. And I'm about to go and delete all of those anti-black, racist statements about black teenagers, because that's not happening over here. But like I already know y'all don't care about black people and black kids, but my God.
Like nothing. And being an educator and connecting with kids and seeing, even just, I've said this before, seeing kids transform from this sweet, like, baby face, good attitude child in a matter of 2 years be dark, evil, mean, constantly high. It's like unbelievable. It is unbelievable to watch. Like it is almost heartbreaking to be like, wow, how did this happen? How do you go from this to this? But it happens so quickly, so easily, and they become so impressionable. And I know that it's not easy being a parent. It is not easy being a teen parent at that. But because parents are caring more about their own life, their own fun, the kids are just out here, just running amok. And the black community, because we've created this dynamic that can't nobody judge us, you can't tell nobody what to do. This is what we have. You got kids running outside people's houses, out in the community. You don't even feel safe to go outside and you sit in front of your own home. You don't even feel safe. And that is not fair to anybody. But this is what we're dealing with a bunch of teenagers, a bunch of kids who think they can do whatever they want to do because that's all they've been able to do their entire life, unfortunately. So the community has to suffer. They have to be subjected to this and be terrified while they're just simply grocery shopping. It's sad. It's beyond sad. But I wanted to share this with y'all and just shed light on this because it's real. It is real. So please let me know your thoughts in the comments on this topic. Drop it down below, like the video, of course. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next episode soon. Bye.